In the land of Izuma, long ago, people lived under the shadow of terror. A monstrous serpent, with 8 heads and 8 tails, ruled the rivers and mountains. Its name was Yamata-no-Orochi, creature so vast that its body stretched across valleys, its eyes burning like molten fire. Wherever it passed, ruin followed. Every year, the serpent demanded a dreadful tribute on maiden to devour. 7 daughters had already been lost. Only one remained, Kushinada-hime, young, kind, and beloved. Her parents were paralyzed with despair, knowing she was next. But fate intervened. The storm god Susanoo, cast out from the heavens for his reckless deeds, wandered the mortal world. Hearing the family's cries, his heart stirred with compassion and a desire for redemption. He vowed to face the monster and save Kushinada-hime. Susanoo found the villagers cowering in their homes, too afraid to help themselves. He told them he would defeat the serpent and free them from their misery. Then he set to work, consulting with craftsmen to brew huge barrels of sake-strong rice wine and place them behind a wooden fence. Each barrel waiting at one of the serpent's paths, the trap was set. Then, with a roar that shook the heavens, Yamata-no-Orochi appeared. Its 8 heads lunged forward, drawn by the intoxicating scent of sake. One by one, the serpent drank greedily from each barrel. Soon its enormous body swayed, drunk and sluggish. The time had come. Susanoo unsheathed his sword. With ferocity, he struck, slicing off the serpent's heads in a storm of steel and thunder. The ground trembled as the monster writhed in its final agony. But when Susanoo cut through the last tail, his blade struck something hard. Inside the serpent's body lay a divine treasure, a magnificent sword. The Kusanagi-no-Tsurugi, destined to become one of Japan's 3 sacred regalia. With the beast destroyed, Susanoo kept his promise. He married Kushinada-hime, bringing joy to her grieving family and restored harmony to the land. From an exile, he became a hero, remembered for his courage and cleverness. The land of Izuma rejoiced, celebrating Susanoo and his bride. The terror of the serpent was gone, replaced by hope for a prosperous future. And so the people rebuilt their lives, forever grateful to the hero who had saved them from the clutches of Yamata-no-Orochi. Once upon a time, there lived a boy who was always getting into trouble. He would tease the other kids, break things in the house, and never seemed to learn from his mistakes. His parents were at their wits' end, wondering what to do with their naughty boy. One day, the boy's grandmother, who was a wise woman, had an idea. She took the boy to the river and asked him to bring back 8 buckets of water. But each time he went to collect the water, his mischievous nature got the better of him. He would turn back and make the other children laugh. Or he would stop to admire the fish, or he would simply forget where he was supposed to be. As the sun began to set, the boy returned home empty-handed. His grandmother wasn't angry. She just sighed and said, "You have 8 more chances to get it right." She gave him another try, but this time she asked him to bring back 16 buckets of water. Again, his mischief got the better of him, and he only managed to bring back a few buckets. "You have 4 more chances," his grandmother said calmly. She continued to challenge the boy, increasing the number of buckets, and each time he failed. But his grandmother never raised her voice or showed any sign of anger. Finally, as night fell, the boy came back with all the buckets filled with water. He couldn't believe he had done it. His grandmother smiled and said, "Now you have learned to take responsibility for your actions. You are no longer a naughty boy." And so, through patience and understanding, the boy learned the value of hard work and discipline. He grew up to be a responsible young man, always mindful of his mistakes and striving to do better next time. This tale reminds us that everyone makes mistakes, but with understanding and patience. We can learn from our mistakes and become better people. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the lesson that inspired you most in this story.